Well, it's time to put on the old backpack and do another backcountry hiking adventure. And this time we are in Strathcona Park, where we're about to go up to Mount Myra and spend a couple nights on a ridge that has no name. So we're gonna call it Thelwood Ridge. So Mirko, what can you tell us about the distance and elevation of this backcountry adventure that we're going to be doing?
Damn it, now I get reduced to numbers again, huh?
Use the numbers, guy.
All right. So at the moment we have a little break here, a lunch break at the Tennent Lake. So we climbed up about 600, 700 meters so far. And we still have 300-400 meters to go elevation wise. So that means in total 1,100 meters of elevation we're gonna do today to get to the spot where we wanna stay overnight.
Yeah, easy, right?
Yeah. Head up the trail towards Mount Myra, but at Sandbag Lake we take a turn and then we head towards Mount Thelwood, right? So that's opening up there a huge ridge.
Into the true backcountry. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ridge is located in the heart of Strathcona Park on central Vancouver Island. And the hike begins at the trailhead just past the mine and goes up a steep and boring road to Tennent Lake, which is where you are rewarded with your first views of the mountains. The real fun begins after the lake, when the steep trail up Mount Myra turns into a battle against trees, bushes, and rocks in a few short scrambling sections. Hi! Okay. Bye-bye, nice trail. Slow going through this section. This is so fun with a big backpack, hey? Woo. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck on something, am I? What's going on?
Your head on it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. To get around this somehow. So we just made it out of the sketchy section, which we actually did 4 years ago. And was it 3 or 4? Something like that. Yeah. And yeah, it didn't feel so bad this time, you know. We are getting stronger, right? Stronger hikers.
We were
flying, as you could tell from all the heavy breathing and footage I shot going up there.
Oh, right?
Yeah. Now this is more like it. Nice. And open again. No more bushes scratching up my legs. You can see everywhere. Beautiful. It's time for the real adventure section to begin. We are leaving Sandbag Lake, which is kind of the main area where people camp at when they do Mount Myra. And yeah, now we're venturing onto this ridge here. And we're going to find a nice little lake to camp at somewhere there and just keep exploring the ridge tomorrow. So this is exciting because we're getting off the beaten path. Woo! So we've officially made it onto the ridge and it is spectacular. I believe that's big interior. It has some fog around it, of course, and probably bedwell. I don't know if it's bedwell, but you can see a lot of stuff up here. Beautiful! This is why I hike. Oh yes, love more bushwhacky stuff. Definitely slow going through here. It's a long kilometer. So we are the only ones camping out here, which is pretty much what we expected since this is not a popular route and we are off the beaten path. But it's kind of a weird feeling. It takes some getting used to. It's not like we're super far. I mean, Sandbag Lake is over there, but it's a bit of a haul to get back over there. So yeah, I don't know, how do you feel about being back here off the beaten path and no one's around?
Can't hear you. The mosquitoes are so loud. Initially, I mean, you have to do trail finding and you never know when you find something that looks like a trail, if it's actually a trail or not, and if it leads to where you want to go or false alarm. And yeah, so that was kind of a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable.
But eventually we found a nice spot and settled there. And even then, right, it was like, nobody here. And likely tomorrow, nobody here. And the day after tomorrow, it's really, we are on our own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we need though, is each other, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Can make it any night, just the two of us. You and I. Okay, so we're on day 2, and our plan is to explore this ridge and see how far we get. Myra-Thelwood is the goal of a lot of people, but we're really far away from that, so I doubt we'll make it all the way there. But we'll see how far we get. There's a whole bunch of other mountains you can have to hike over first to even get to Thelwood. Yeah, so woke up to an army of mosquitoes this morning. So that definitely gets us moving, which is good since we have more time to explore then. Okay.
Doing there?
I'm making these cairns even larger because, as we learned on one hike, big interior, these are really important to find your way back. We got lost in fog one time and it was really scary. So yeah, these things are really important when there's no real trail to follow. Safety first, right? The further we went, the more it felt like we were wandering around in a postcard. Every few minutes, there was another stunning view that we had to stop and soak in. This is definitely a magical place in the park that few people will ever see or get to experience. So we're coming up to yet another beautiful little tarn up here in the Alpine. And so far, the trail has been fairly well marked, if you can call it a trail. But there is obviously some route finding to do, which is kind of fun because the trail isn't always obvious. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful area.
We didn't hike very far on the ridge, but that's okay. Our mission was to take our time and enjoy this fairy tale world instead of pushing our limits for a punishing summit.
Looks sketchy from here. Uh-oh. All right, so we have reached our turnaround point for the day. We didn't make it as far as Mount Thar, which is right over there, but that's okay. We figure it's probably at least another 4 hours return from where we currently are. And so we would rather go back to one of the beautiful lakes back there and relax a little bit and enjoy the lake. Because this type of hiking is definitely more of a challenge and time consuming. Wouldn't you say so, Mirko?
It 100% is, and it comes with its own risks.
Yeah.
So, but we don't want to expose ourselves to too many risks and then rather have the focus on enjoyment.
Exactly. So we're gonna head back and enjoy the sunshine and one of these beautiful, blue, pristine lakes that we have all to ourselves.
And the mosquitoes. Don't forget the mosquitoes.
And the mosquitoes.